Big snow and the best conditions of the season had people flocking to the ski resorts over the past few days, and the excitement led to scenes like this. Massive crowds packed into lift lines. In the middle of a pandemic, many people worry that could lead to a spike in cases. Well, our Mountain Newsroom reporter Jamie Leary decided to ask the experts.
As the snow finally starts to pile up for us here in the high country, so does a number of people in our lift lines. Our viewers have sent us some pretty crazy photos of just how busy things have been at ski areas across the state. And we wanted to know, are these lift lines super spreader events?
As much as I love powder,
Lift lines are another story.
to me it looked like a super spreader event.
And on Thursday at Vail, Eric Weber decided to go home, but not before grabbing his phone.
And took this photo looking back out the bridge, and I was kind of going, you got to be kidding me, they're stretched out that far. And it was just packed.
It was the same on Saturday at Vail. The line of people waiting for the gondola to open spilled into the village. But Vail isn't alone. Here's Steamboat on Saturday, a tweet about copper from last month, and Breckenridge over MLK weekend. While the lines look high risk, experts say they're not super spreaders.
It's a low-risk activity if people follow the protocols that we have in place.
Dan Hendershot works for environmental health in Summit County.
If you look closely at the lift lines, you can see where some of the safety protocols are coming into place. And so there's ghost lanes between each of the lines.
He says perspective is important. This viewer photo of a crowded gondola at Steamboat last week looks concerning. So the resort shared an aerial perspective of the gondola and their main lift.
If you look closely from that more aerial image, you can see the separation of people. Versus just as you first walk up at a low elevation, it does look like just a huge mass of people.
The CDPHE says there have been 32 outbreaks associated with ski resorts, 106 cases among staff, around 4 among patrons. Spacing and mask wearing, it's working.
Certainly there are cases where people will crowd and overlap, and that's what we're here to explain and ask people.
I know it has been pretty good, and I'm just hoping that this isn't the start of something bigger.
With spring break just around the corner, experts say it is more important than ever to remain vigilant with social distancing and mask wearing in order to keep our season intact. In Summit County, Jamie Leary, CBS 4 Mountain Newsroom.